Hi everyone, how's it going? It's Alex with today, and I'm back with another video. And today I really want to talk to you about the single most important thing that really determines a person's success. You see, what I found out for myself was, as I was doing the Big Change Strive thing a couple of weeks ago, they talked about a lot about fixed mindset versus growth mindset. And this is really what they want to instill in you. And this is something that I really want to talk to you about and instill in you, because in my life, this is the reason why I'm able to achieve the things that I achieve. It's that single most important thing is, do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? And what is this? What are these mindsets? Where does it come from? Well, Carol Dweck wrote this amazing book called Mindset. And this is actually what my channel is all about. Everything that I talk to you guys all about is all about mindset. Because the reality is, what I found out for myself is, what goes on here creates your external world. It creates your reality, right? This is something that I talk to you about all the time. Why it's important to create your vision, why it's important to create this inner voice in your head that is positive and everything, because it's your mindset. You're creating, controlling your mindset, because like I said, your mindset creates your reality. So what is a fixed mindset or what is a growth mindset? Well, a fixed mindset is, it's just there. It wants to be safe. It doesn't want to grow. And a growth mindset is when a person they want to learn, they want to grow. Because one of the best quotes that I truly, always humble myself and try to live by is a Socrates quote that says, "All that I know is that I know nothing." And the reality is, this is what I live by. Sometimes people may think, "Oh, Alex, you're so smart." I honestly don't see myself as smart. That's not how I see myself. Because a fixed mindset person sees themselves as smart. And they try to protect that image of them being smart. But for me, my image of myself is that all I know is that I know nothing, and that I'm always learning. I'm not smart and I'm not dumb, but I'm just a student of life, is what I call it. And this is something that I really want to encourage you to do. It's something I want to encourage you to think about, because this will really dictate your life. Because a fixed mindset person will not want to create challenges in their life. They will not want to overcome obstacles. When they see other successful people, they'll be afraid of them, and they'll troll, they'll hate on them, because it'll make them look bad. But people with a growth mindset, they love successful people, like I do. The reason I talk to you guys about this as well is because, as for growth mindset individuals, we're able to learn from other people who are successful, because they give us the model to what we can do to help us achieve the same thing. There's nothing to be afraid about. Right? And it's the same thing that, about challenges. Challenges are good. And also failure. It's how you look at failure. People with a fixed mindset look at failure like it's a bad thing. Right? But people, and especially many entrepreneurs who have this growth mindset, think of failure as a way to learn. As a way to kind of show response to yourself, what you did wrong and how you can improve. And it's the same thing with feedback. A lot of times when people will provide you criticism or feedback, there's a difference between how a fixed mindset person reacts to it versus a growth mindset person. So how do you think a fixed mindset individual will react to feedback or criticism? Well, they will try to rebuttal, they'll try to go against it, because they're trying to protect that image of themselves once again. But a growth mindset individual, when they receive feedback and response, they're like, "Oh my God, thank you so much, especially that's a way I can improve." Because as something that I always encourage, for example, in our relationship, let's say even with Mimi, I always encourage her, give me feedback. Give me feedback right away, what I can do better, if I'm doing something wrong, because that way I can improve as an individual, and I welcome it. And this is something that I want in my life. And like I said, all these things that I've talked about, right? How you look at successful people, how you embrace challenges, how you look at obstacles, right? All these things, how you look at feedback, all these things will dictate your life and how you look at them. And you want to look at them from a growth mindset individual. And like I said, this book that I mentioned, Mindset by Carol Dweck, is something that you can read yourself and look into, because there's studies and research done to this, right? This is not woo-woo things. This is a reality of life. And especially it's important to the way we raise our children, right? Because I think one of the things that really helped me instill this thing in myself is my mother, because she never told me that it's important to grade grades. I was never told that I'm smart. She would say, if I did something good, she would tell me, "Alex, that's great. You probably worked really hard for it. That's amazing." Versus tell me that I'm smart. And this is what a lot of parents do to their children. They will say to them, "You're either smart or you're dumb," or whatever it is. and they won't help the person challenge themselves and grow as an individual. So there you have it. This is a video I want to bring to you really to just once again bring into your awareness and something for you to dig deeper into if you want to, into this book called Mindset, and to realize how important it really is and how proven it is, right? It's very important to realize that there is really two ways to look at the world, right? Be stuck in a certain way and just be like, yes, I'm static, I'm this way, I only have this much capacity, I can't increase my intelligence. And if you think that way, that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna be stuck there. But instead, if you look at yourself as like, hey, I'm always learning and I can always grow as an individual, and even though from my background, from my education, whatever it might be, there's always opportunity for me to grow. As long as if I put effort and take action, then you will grow. Because the reality is, in my life, my education only really started when I finished school. Because school for me wasn't that place where I was able to actually show and grow as an individual. And in real life, after I realized that I become a student of life. And this is something that I want to talk to you about and encourage you about, is that viewpoint of yourself. As you're never static, always growing, always learning. So there you have it, growth mindset versus fixed mindset. The question I want to ask you is, what is your mindset? Or do you have a growth mindset or do you have a fixed mindset? And put it down below. Looking forward to hearing from you. And for all of you guys who donated in the previous video, I'll be sending out a link to you guys this week, so look forward to it. All right, take care, have a great day, bye.